It's like 9:30 right now. I was actually planning to play this game like at 8, but then I thought to myself, oh, I should probably work out, and so I did. And then I wanted a post-workout snack, so I had one. And then the post-workout snack, then I had to like take a huge shit, because obviously every time you eat protein, you gotta take a huge shit. And now we're here. Now it's 9:30, so hopefully we'll make some progress.
Excuse me. That's great.
So now we get to experience
I find myself coming here a lot lately.
the best social
Before,
link in the game.
I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these shrines, but lately that's changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. I can understand why now. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. I feel the same. I recognized the fact that I can't protect you, but I came back anyway. Subconsciously, I was acting based on my emotions rather than logic. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but it's true. The parameters governing my behavior seem to have been updated during my time with you. Oh, I misspoke. I mentioned what drives people. But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. Sorry.
You both are people. What are you talking about?
Welcome back. Um... Oh. I don't think so.
Like, the vibe of the game has definitely changed. Like, look at this.
Go. Yes. All right. I think it's finally time for me to pay you back for everything.
Is it though?
You two are together again today.
You always see the same thing, but that never happens.
Kurosawa-san, I don't usually see you around here. Is there something wrong?
No, I'm just helping patrol the area. You might have noticed already, but the city's been feeling a little different lately. We can't be sure what'll happen. Make sure not to stay out too late.
Yes, sir.
You be careful too.
I will. At any rate, this is perfect timing. Something I've been wanting to ask you. Recently, your friend here has been bothering me about my work. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm hoping you might have an idea. Oh, you thinking of becoming a police officer?
No. Well, I haven't really thought that.
Doesn't he become a cop?
I just figured I should get to know you better, Kurosawa-san, since you've done so much for me.
It's almost like we have some common connection that brings us together.
I've had my eye on this guy for a long time, but I have to say, he's changed a lot this past year.
He kind of reminds me of me from some 20 years ago.
Is this your doing? If it is, then I hope you'll keep looking after him. He has a tendency to get himself into trouble when you're not watching.
That's true.
Oh, friend, just to illustrate what I mean. At the end of last year, we had an incident where a large number of gang members were found knocked out at Naganaki Shrine. It seemed to be the result of a fight, but no matter who we asked, they all claimed it was their own fault. The attacker is still unknown. We thought it might have been a clash with another gang in the area, but some of our sources suggest there were only 2 culprits.
Uh-oh.
The most surprising part is no one found at the scene had any actual injuries. It's kind of unbelievable considering their sheer numbers. Whoever did it must have been pretty skilled. But in the end, the victims were just a group of infamous punks. They probably pushed their luck one too many times and got what was coming to them. It's very likely the other side acted in self-defense. And with no injuries, we probably don't need to pursue this case any further. I have no idea why the 2 of you would look so relieved to hear this. I may be an officer of the law, but I'm a human being first. If there are those with integrity who know how to use the power they're given, then I'm not above helping that cause.
I think I'm starting to see the path I need to take. Thank you, Kurosawa-san.
I haven't done anything to deserve thanks. I was just musing to myself. Things may have turned out fine this time, but you'd better avoid pulling a stunt like that again. Nowadays, it's becoming more common for goons like them to carry guns. Maybe it's inevitable given how connected the world is, but things just seem more dangerous lately.
Yeah, guns are pretty common in other parts of the world. Not to mention all the tough fighters abroad. Nothing abroad, though. Now that's a thought. I'll have a lot of freedom once I graduate. It might be fun to see how far my fist can take me.
There he goes again. Jokes aside, you certainly get a lot of opportunities when you're young. I do miss that sometimes. Maybe the 3 of us can get together for a drink someday. Well, I'll be on my way.
Some years later. What's the drinking age in Japan?
Someday, huh? You know, I've had to do a lot of thinking about the future lately. What with entrance exams and all. No matter what path I take, I intend to keep on fighting. But I'm
Good.
sure there are some things out there I won't be able to do alone. That's why someday, I want to become a leader just like you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna protect you, and I'm gonna be the big brother she'd be proud of. That reminds me, I should give these to you before I forget.
Jump around, round, jump around, jump around, jump around. Hand wraps.
Go ahead and use those if you want. I'll teach you how to wrap them later. No particular reason, but if you have those on, they'll stabilize your grip on your weapon during battles. Just take them for now. They're what let me use my fists to their full potential. In a way, you do the same thing for me. All right? Anything goes today, so don't be shy. For tonight, at least, you and I will be going strong for years to come. You'll get your turn eventually. All right, let's go.
Oh, that was relatively short. I thought it would take like another 10 minutes. Like these linked episodes, they're like 3 social links in one. But that was cute. So interestingly, I actually have opportunities with others besides Aegis. I have an opportunity to finish this.
Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to help me. Did you know that if you want a space to do street fundraising, you have to send the application 2 months in advance? I wonder if this is going to be enough flyers.
What's this?
Yes, it is. But this is what I signed up for. The student council president mentioned the street fundraiser before, and now that it's almost here, I asked to be in charge of it. Ever since that business with Mr. Takenosuka got resolved, I felt more confident. Or maybe proactive is the better word. I can even talk to the boys in my class now, too. Well, a little. Anyways, running this fundraiser is just the beginning. From now on, I'm not going to be afraid of trying new things. Oh, but, I'd appreciate it if you could still help me every now and then, just like today. Yes, thank you. Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember? Apparently, someone ended up buying it. I checked the other day and it wasn't there anymore. But for some reason, I'm not sad about it. As long as whoever bought it is happy, then I'm happy too. I'd like you to have this. It's a collection of manga short stories by the same artist.
Oh,
I bought
nice.
it a long time ago, and I read it so many times that I've practically memorized it. I'd like this book to be read by all sorts of people too, just like that illustration collection. I'm sure that's much better than me just keeping it for myself. Could I ask that you be the first of those many readers? When you finish reading it, please pass it on to someone else. Maybe it would be a good idea to hand it off at the bookstore. It's not in print anymore, so you'll never see it in new releases.
You fool! That could be a
Thank you.
collectible for an otaku somewhere
I'm
and
so
pay,
happy to
you know,
have met
quadruple
you.
digits for
That
it.
book couldn't be in better hands.
There she is! Fushimi-san!
Are we interrupting?
No, not at all. Did you need something?
Well, the student council led a street fundraiser a while back, and they asked for regular students to participate. We were curious about maybe learning more. Did you have any information on that?
Of course, I can help with that. Oh, thank you again. I'm sorry I ended up taking so much of your time. I'll handle the rest by myself. I can do this on my own. It's just a little bit of talking. If the timing is convenient, that... Okay, go ahead now, as...
Oh, that's a good ending. That's a good ending, where you kind of leave her by herself and she does her own thing. And it kind of plants the seeds for her being the president in the future, in Persona 4.
Hey.
By the way,
Excuse me.
Yes!
There isn't as much damage from pests as I was expecting. That's a relief. But we haven't taken any special measures. What's going on? Oh, this is... Look! There's a ladybug larva. It's so small and adorable. Yes, we wouldn't want to interrupt it while it's eating. Ladybugs are the natural predators of pests that damage plants. That explains why there weren't any harmful insects around. Thank you very much, little ladybug.
Aww.
Even in just these tiny planters, there is so much life. There's no one to teach them. They're just doing the best they can.
Just like you.
Sorry, I got distracted. Shall we keep going?
She is so emotionally human right now, it's insane. It's like so, like the subtlety.
Oh, look over there. It may be rude to interfere, but we can't let them ruin our harvest. Let's give the ladybug some assistance this time. Status reads all green. I don't see any problems. That should be enough for today. Let's head back now.
Okay, I played all the games in the arcade. So
I see you.
Hey,
By the way,
yes.
It looks like they're growing quite nicely. I'm amazed at how robust they are. The ladybug has grown into a fine adult as well. Does this mean our mission is complete? That's a job well done. I did my best to do everything in my power. I'm happy I was able to assist. Oh, and we can't forget to thank the ladybug for contributing as well. As I've tended these plants alongside you, I've realized something. I've made so many new discoveries beside these planters. Everyone is doing the best they can to make their way in the world. That goes for the plants, the pests, and the ladybug too, and you as well.
and you,
I'm
I
using a
guess.
machine, but I also want to do the best I can. I'll give it my all to make my way in the world, just like everyone
These are
else.
why these little episodes
You
are
think
so
I'll be
good.
able to? You're already working hard enough, but hearing that from you is making me even more motivated.
Oh my god.
Of course, I don't plan on sacrificing my attention here either. Okay, it's time to get started. I think we did another thorough job today.
Oh man, I guess like in the original game, I guess went from like super robotic to a lot more human, and it felt like it was like a very, very dramatic thing. Here, it felt very it's very subtle, but you can tell.
That's... Well... Yeah,
no.
Oh, perhaps...
Serious?
Well, yeah, yes. Excuse me.
Well,
Oh, right.
Okay. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's- I don't know. I don't know what to play. I'm just wasting time away.
Oh,
I literally have nothing to do.
salut. Thank you. Why don't we try adding some spice today? Go ahead and... I always... Let...
I just did something to get the item. That's literally it.
Hey! What? Hold up. Oh, hello there. Thank you very much.
I like this place. I can see the entire town from here. The Moonlight Bridge is to the right, and over there is Polonia Mall. Oh, and did you know you can also see our dorm from here? Back in Yakushima, where I'd been sleeping, the ocean waters were much clearer than they are here. But I prefer the view here. Before I came here, I didn't even think about whether I liked the scenery or not. What about you? Do you like it here? I'm so glad to hear that. Feeling the same way? Watching the same scenery? It's nice. I began to feel emotions towards various things that I hadn't felt before. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, then I want to cherish these feelings. It's still January, so the winds can get quite chilly up here. It would be awful if you caught a cold.
Ah, there you are. We're all going to Hagakure. Wanna come?
This is interesting.
Oh, that was easy.
Oh yeah.
Sonata-san's buying today. You remember that bet we made in Yakushima? Ah, you probably forgot all about it by now. Well, you won in the end, even if it was ice. But whatever, Sonata-san still lost, right? Even if it took me like 6 months to make him admit it. Come on, everyone else already left. We got a jet.
Everyone's okay with the special, right? Okay, 5 specials, please.
Man, this is awesome! Sonata-san's never treated us all to ramen before.
I'll accept that I lost. But why do I have to treat all of you?
You're still going on about that? Come on, Sonata-san, a bet's a bet. You gotta pay up.
That's true.
All right, all right. I never said I wouldn't. What's wrong, Aegis? You doubting me too?
No, but have you seen the magazine on the counter? The headline caught my attention.
What magazine?
This one, Emergence of a Messiah. The charismatic one speaks.
Oh, it must be about that Doomsday cult. They're all over the internet, too.
Oh. Hey, look at this photo. Check out their so-called messiah.
Oh, it's Takaya.
What the? Is that Takaya?
I thought something was up. So, it's Strega after all. I just lost my appetite.
Listen. Mankind is currently imprisoned by the sins of hate and anger. But soon, a savior will descend upon this world to break the chains that bind us and lift us to new heights. This great being is known as Nyx. I have beheld her glory, and she has blessed me with power beyond belief. When Nyx arrives, there will be no more pain, no more suffering. Humanity shall be freed.
How the hell does he know about Nyx?
Wait, he's saying that Nyx will save the world? But that's a lie!
I don't think that even matters. This is all just a game to him.
No, I think he genuinely
Bastard.
believes in Nyx.
But there are those who do not understand the truth, even though they have also been granted her blessing. They have acquired the same power as I, yet they abuse it for their own personal gain. These miscreants are the ones to blame for the recent tragedies that have been plaguing our streets.
Wait, is he talking about us? Right. Sorry. But can you blame me? And what do they mean by the charismatic one? Why is he suddenly a celebrity?
Well, apparently Jin was already pretty well known on the internet. He's probably good at influencing public perception.
Yeah, I bet he orchestrated Takaya's rise to fame by building his brand like a celeb. Those two make me sick.
Brothers and sisters, I shall go forth to make preparations for Nyx's arrival. But do not fear those evildoers who desecrate their gifts. Nyx shall right their wrongs. May your hearts be filled with peace as you await your salvation. Blessed are those who take joy in the coming of Nyx. The revolution is upon us, my brethren.
Revolution? People can't seriously be buying this crap, can they?
Perhaps the power of an exceptionally charismatic individual is the only way to change this nebulous future. That's the end of the article. It appears Strega disappeared again after the interview.
Well, there's only one place they could have gone. Tartarus. They're just wasting everyone's time.
Still, it seems they've managed to shift the atmosphere of the entire city, even if they don't say it out loud. People must be scared inside.
Yeah, they probably are. Why else would anyone believe this nonsense? It's not normal.
Believing what you hear is a choice. There's no real way for them to know what's true.
Well, no wonder it feels like the world's ending. We're all gonna die.
But is that so unusual? All life will eventually come to an end. Does Nyx's involvement change that in some way? Death is a natural occurrence in the cycle of life. Don't all humans realize this?
I guess.
Tell you the truth, I never even would have thought about my own death if none of this happened. But we're already here, so why don't we just leave it at that? Our target is Nyx. If Strega gets in our way, we'll deal with them too. That's all there is to it.
Agreed. We'll probably run into them in Tartarus anyway. No matter how you look at it, they want us out of the picture.
Promise Day's almost here, huh?
Yeah.
We need to do all we can until then.
All right. And first things first, we're gonna need lots of energy. Let's eat.
When do we go to Tartarus?
Excuse me, I'll add a Hagakure bow to the list. You don't mind, right, Sonata-san?
Oh, Junpei, didn't you say you were eating half of Aigis' food too?
Don't worry, I'm starving.
You better eat it all.
Is that... There's a possibility.
Is that? So,
That's capitalism. That's capitalism, baby.
Yeah.
I think. Go have a... Thanks for stopping.
Might as well look into this. Oh, now that I have $1 million or $1 million yen. That's not bad.
Come again.
Let me see. Isn't the Book of Nyx like an actual thing? I'm literally just running out of things to do. When do we go to Tartarus? The game's gonna make us go to Tartarus at the same time?
Come to think of it. Seriously?
I'll investigation when I get there. Well, not today, because I have to hang out with Aigis.
Oh. Thank you very much. Stay behind me. This could be dangerous. They seem very angry. You're the ones that I often see at the shrine. What's wrong? What? Koromaru-san? You think we what? Wait, we aren't mistreating Koromaru-san. It's true that he's been helping us in our battles, but... What? No. Oh, these are Koromaru-san's old friends. They doubt our intentions regarding Koromaru-san, since he's been more frequently injured lately. How can we make them understand? This is all a misunderstanding, everyone. Please, don't be angry. Just calm down.
Damn, she tried to bite him. He tried to bite her.
I'm so sorry. My hand is hard.
Well,
I see. No wonder they're suspicious of me. My body is completely unnatural to them. I hope that dog isn't hurt. I've been thinking lately. No matter how human my heart becomes, my body will always remain a machine. Of course, it's obvious when you think about it, but I'm not strong enough to be a weapon, and I'm too stiff to pass as a human. There's nowhere I truly belong. I'm neither completely machine, nor quite human. But... Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. You're right. Even if I can't quite explain it, I have to be true to myself.
that's right.
Sorry for bringing all of this up. If I hadn't been created, I never would have met everyone. And that includes you. If I can stay by your side, then nothing should faze me. I know that. I should make sure that Koromaru-san's friends understand our situation. I don't want you to end up in danger again. I'll see you later. Excuse me.
Okay, we're just gonna walk to the dorm together. A little silly, but whatever.
Welcome back.
Stop messing around.
Hi.
Let's check this this issue at Escapade. Who's the guy at Escapade that's freaking out?
You there? You live in a world where emptiness roams and chaos reigns. You struggle so fervently, twinkling like stars in the night. But such delusion will not lead to deliverance. Why not join us in the Messiah and await the moment of salvation? You say that only because you don't know the truth. Heed the voice of the Messiah.
Oh shit. Hold on. Do I have to do this at some point? Oh, it's at 17. Okay, okay, so in that case, I'll just do this instead. I'll hang out with Igus.
Yes.
I want to give myself a makeover. I need a new image. Maybe I should triple my current height, so I can look down on my enemies. Or maybe I can add spikes to my shoulders, or carve a giant dragon onto my back.
Yeah.
Reading this book has convinced me. This is what I need to do if I want people to think I'm strong and reliable. Outer appearances carry an unimaginable amount of influence. The main character of this story also put a lot of effort into looks, so people would take him seriously. That's why I wanted to change my image too. If I want people to think I'm strong, I need to look the part. What do you think? What? You mean there's something else that's more important? Oh, could it be... I'm sorry. It looks like I've had the wrong idea. At one point, the main character of the book says, "Can't have people think I ain't cool." Up until then, he cared so much about his image, yet he goes to raid his rival's territory wearing nothing but a shimekomi. I finally understood what he really meant after hearing what you said. The most important thing is to hold true to your beliefs, no matter what. I'm going to hold true to my beliefs as well. I may not look reliable, but I will make up for that with attitude. I'm going to operate at maximum output so that I can be useful to everyone.
Alright, so, you know, it took some steps to get there, but we got there. Damn.
For some reason, I feel like going to Tartarus and raising some hell. Maybe we can organize a raid. Oh. That's unfortunate. I suppose I'll just go back to my room for tonight.
Don't worry, we'll raid soon enough.
Hey there! Wow! Huh.
Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, could I trouble you for a moment? Have you seen a kitty cat around here? She's a precious little white spotted cat named Michan. She slipped away when I wasn't looking. I'm so worried about where she could have gone. She's getting on in her years, like me, so I doubt she could have gotten very far.
A white spotted cat. Did you see one?
Oh, I see. I've been so worried. I hope my little Michan is eating all right. Thank you for your help. I'll try looking elsewhere.
A white spotted cat named Michan. If you don't mind, could we help her look? Being separated from a loved one can be very distressing after all. Yes! What's the phrase usually used in situations like these? What goes around, comes around to hit you in the back of the head. That's it! She might be so hungry, she could eat a house. Or was it hungry as a house? In any case, we should hurry. Michan-san! Michan-san! Are you there? There's no trace of her. I can detect hostile readings like shadows. But when it comes to this, I'm useless, aren't I?
Just like humans.
And I was the one who insisted we search. I'm sorry. It's not working out. After all, how could a machine like myself have feelings like a normal person? getting dark. Thank you very much. I'm happy that you took the time to indulge me in this. I'll be going back alone today. I need some time to think. I'm sorry. After you invited me out, too.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Oh, it's just a walk. I might as well. I don't know what else to do. Just push the Siegfried's freaking strength stat by like 1,000,000.
Good morning. I am calling to the...
Yes, exactly.
See, we can like skip some days with Aigis. It's not a hardcore thing. Like I think in the old game, you had to like spend every single opportunity with Aigis in order to max her out. But we have way more opportunities now.
The hell's this? It says no playing catch in the park. Kinda messed up, don't you think? Playing catch is how kids are supposed to make friends. Adults can't just ban it because they feel like it. Right? I don't like this one bit. In any case, I didn't know it was banned here till today. When I first moved here, I play against the wall every now and then. This whole catch thing, it's because I wanted to get my arms back in shape. I've been thinking about maybe getting back into baseball again. I still have no clue what I want to do with my life, and if I keep trying to avoid it, I'll have nothing but regret hanging over me. Next time I'm asked what I'll be doing in 2 years, I want to have a real answer. That's why I'm picking baseball back up. Oh yeah? Well, that makes me feel pretty good about it then. Anyway, here. This is for you.
Wow, it's actually modeled.
It was a bust, but we'll try again another time. Hang on to that till... Though I guess we'll have to wait till after you know what, huh? I don't know. Honestly, I've been feeling like this since April. I can barely juggle what I've got on my plate as it is. Let alone think about the future. Our senpais, though.
Yeah.
Badasses. They're still prepping for exams, even with everything going on. Man, it's been a hell of a year. We're gonna look back on all this someday and wonder how we ever got through any of it. And it wasn't all good. And we hit more than a few rough patches. Guess you could say our short lives have been pretty wild so far, huh? Right? Despite all that's happened, I'm glad you became our leader. I know I said you should do what you want to do. Thanks for choosing to fight. Well then, let's make sure this chapter of our lives ends on a happy note. Alright? And then, Hollywood will turn our adventure into a movie. I'd be the lead, obviously. Dude, you'd be a shoo-in for Best Supporting Actor. That serious crap ain't our style, is it? Come on, let's head home. We'll figure out how to sweep the Oscars on the way.
Oh, cert. Interesting. I feel like it's getting darker. The dorm is getting darker. Is it me or is the dorm getting darker? Like every day I feel like it's getting darker.
I suppose. Is that?
Seriously?
Wow, that was so good! And the main character was cool and in control until the very end. That last line he exchanged with the casino's boss gave me goosebumps. And how about that part when he was all, count to 5? I hope I can be like him when I'm an adult. What do you think it takes for a guy to be hard-boiled? That's true. The detective did always make the right call, no matter what situation he was in. He was compassionate, but level-headed, and he never fell for the enemy's tricks. Come to think of it, that might be just what I need right now. I tend to get worked up about what's right in front of me, don't I? That's exactly the kind of thing a kid would do. I need to fix that. Well, now's as good a time as any to start. I'll give it my best shot. If I do that, do you think I could become like him? A cool, hard-boiled guy, just like the detective in the movie. When I hear you say it, I really feel like it's possible.
Oh my god! Wow.
Oh boy, look at the time. But I still want to talk about the movie.
Bro.
By the way, no way.
New accessories, huh? Wonder if they're any good.
So, thank you very much. Was that a cat's meow? Could it be? Are you Mi-chan's son? It is Mi-chan's son! I'm so glad! Let's go tell the old lady about this.
How are we gonna find the old lady?
Oh, there. You seem a little skinnier than you used to be. This little one is all I have left to keep me company. I was so lonely when Mi-chan was missing. I don't know how I can thank the both of you.
Lonely? Is being by oneself lonely?
Oh, yes, dear. When you get to be my age, you'll find that all the wealth in the world won't take care of you. No one can truly live alone. Some of my neighbors have delightful children, but they aren't interested in old ladies like me.
Miss.
Well, Mi-chan, shall we go home? Thank you so much, you two.
It seems that living is something that can't be done alone. Yes, it's important to keep someone in your thoughts, and to know that you are in theirs. To be able to contact them anytime, and to touch them. But I do understand one thing. It seems I feel happier when I'm together with you. But I have to wonder if living means to be able to connect with other people. How close to that goal can I come with a body like mine? Just kidding. I've been exceedingly negative lately. I wonder what's wrong with me. We should start heading back.
Oh, welcome.
No. Oh, right.
Hey!
Perhaps...
By the way... Well... So, Yes. So, No.
Hey.
Hey! Alright. Grow up big and strong, my precious, luxurious veggies. Man, all this non-stop watering and weed pulling, not to mention the bugs, it's pretty monotonous. Kinda just feels like busy work. What? You some kind of monk now? Trying to reach enlightenment or something? Well, if we get to train and raise veggies, it's like killing two birds with one stone. Maybe we should try catching flies with chopsticks, like one of those master swordsmen, huh? Gotta say, we've got a long way to go before these veggies put us on Easy Street. Anyway, I'm the one who asked you to join me in the first place, so I gotta be the one to look after you. Da-da-da-da! The veggies have leveled up! Whew, another day of hard, honest work. Let's head back downstairs.
Yep, we're just giving Siegfried strength boosts over and over and over.
Welcome back. By the way... Oh, wow!
Salut.
Bro, it's like pitch black almost. It's getting so dark.
Marvelous. I'm looking...
Very well. Good day. Are you accepting a request? Then... a shame.
Aww. She looks so good with glasses.
Welcome. Come again. Go have a look.
Thanks for stopping. Now, go and speak to our savior.
Well, well, well. I do believe this is the first time you've ever visited me. I'm sure you are aware of the coming salvation. Yes, you certainly wouldn't be so stupid. I'm certain you've realized it by now. We have no further reason to be enemies. Your efforts were all for naught. The Dark Hour will persist, and Nyx will bring an end to this planet.
Yeah, buddy.
Fate has been decided. But there is no need to worry. We are simply being freed at last from the illusion of a future rife with betrayal. Nothing more and nothing less. All you must do is embrace this truth. Do so and I shall be your shepherd. But of course, that's just the kind of person you are. So then, you intend to fight Nyx? I see. I scorn those who preach about the future with improvidence. The world does not need a script nor does it want for charlatans who speak as though the future can be seized. What it needs is for the curtain to fall. If I just endure for now, if I can wait until tomorrow, these blind hopes for the future are the root of the people's suffering. They can never be saved because they look to a future that doesn't exist. It doesn't matter whether you can defeat Nyx or not. Why, you ask? Because you won't even be able to reach her. On the day of salvation, I will wait atop the Tower of Demise for Nyx to arrive. And be warned, if you dare to oppose me, I will show no mercy.
Bro, we beat you once already. Who's to say we can't just do it again?
I guess we'll get started.
What? Jesus.
Cool.
Why did I read that shit? I thought it had something to do with the actual personas, but it didn't. I think I'm gonna call it here, man. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. Whatever. Fuck it.